Hello and welcome to The Perspective. Here we see the world differently. We make it simple, dark, and straight. Today we go back to the late 1980s and early 1990s. We travel to Belgium. It's a small country. It suddenly became famous. This is the story of the Belgian UFO wave. Thousands of people saw dark, triangular objects in the sky. They were silent. They had lights that glowed like eyes. The air shook. Radar screens blinked. The Belgian Air Force chased them. They found nothing. Were they machines from humans? Were they visitors from space? Or were they something else? This won't let you go. This will take your breath away. Stay with us. We look inside. Imagine this. It's the 29th of November 1989. The night is dark over Eupen. Eupen is a small town in eastern Belgium, near Germany. Two policemen drive on patrol. They are Heinrich Nicole and Hubert von Montigny. They are on the N68 road. The sky is clear. The cold is strong. Suddenly they see something. A bright light floats over a field. Nothing should be there. They stop. They open the windows. About 120 meters high, an object hangs. It's triangular. It has three white lights at the corners. In the middle, a red light blinks. It moves slowly. It's almost silent. Only a quiet hum comes out. The policemen follow it with their car. They drive kilometers. Then around 7 p.m., they see a second object. It's just as bright. It's just as quiet. This is the start. The Belgian UFO wave begins. In a few hours, 125 people report the same thing. Triangular objects fly over Eupen, Jalhay, and Raren. The reports grow. In the next days, it gets quiet. But in mid-December, it happens again. The sightings spread. They come in Brussels, Liege, Flanders, and Wallonia. This goes on until mid-1991. Thousands of people see it. A group collects everything. They're called SOAPs. That means Belgian Society for the Study of Space Phenomena. They have 300 sound tapes with statements. They have 650 talk records. They have 700 questionnaires. Plus, there are photos, videos, and radar data. It's the biggest UFO wave in Europe. It stays a mystery. The biggest moment is the night from the 30th to the 31st of March 1990. It's midnight. The control center in Glans reports three strange lights. Glans is southeast of Brussels. The lights move toward Thornbay's Gemblue. The police from Waver are sent. They see it. 4 lights are there now. They form a square. They make short, fast moves. 2 F-16 fighter planes take off. They come from the Beaufchane military airfield. The pilots chase the objects for an hour. They get 9 radar catches. But only for seconds. The targets vanish. They pop up again. They move too fast. Sometimes they're 300 meters high. Then they drop to the ground. Then they shoot up. The pilots see nothing with their eyes. At 1:30 a.m., the lights lose power. They split in 4 directions. They're gone. The Air Force has no answer. What did people see? The reports are clear. They were big, triangular objects. They were often 30 to 50 meters wide. They had 3 white or yellow lights at the corners. Some had a red light in the middle. They flew low. They were 100 to 400 meters high. They were almost silent. There was only a hum. There was no engine noise. Some say they stayed still. Then they shot away fast. Soaps writes it down. Over 13,500 people saw them that night. 2,600 write reports. A group checks a quarter of them. The rest stays unsolved. The Belgian Air Force makes a report. They say something was there. But what was it? Then comes the photo. It's the 4th of April 1990. It happens in Petit Richain, near Eupen. A black triangle is in the sky. It has 3 lights at the corners. It floats in the dark. It becomes the sign of the wave. SOAPS makes the photo digital. The space agency NASA checks it. The French research center CNRS checks it. The Belgian military academy checks it. No one finds signs of faking. It's the sharpest UFO picture of that time. But in 2011, Patrick Maréchal admits something. He says, "I made it. I built it with friends. We took styrofoam. We painted it. We used spotlights. We hung it on a thread. It was a joke." But I ask you, does that explain the thousands of witnesses? Does that explain the radar data? Does that explain the plane chase? The Air Force stays open. General Wilfried de Brouwer was the chief of staff then. He says later, the objects had abilities our technology couldn't match. They made fast moves. They were 16 times faster than sound, upward, with no bang. No human can take that. The radar data show something. They dropped from 300 meters to 0. Then they climbed to 1,500 meters in seconds. Were they military helicopters? Those are too loud. Were they light planes? Those are too slow. Were they weather effects? The group Synapse says, radar mistakes come from scattering. But what about the witnesses? What about the policemen? What about the pilots? The theories grow. Were they military tests? In 1957, Kaischheim exploded. It was 600 kilometers away. It was an atomic accident. Were there secret projects? The USA had the SR-71 Blackbird plane. It was triangular. It was fast. But it wasn't silent. Were they UFOs? Lev Ivanov was an investigator. He writes about flying balls he saw, but the government stops him. Was it mass hysteria? Doubters like Jean-Michel Abrassant say, news about the policemen started a chain. People saw stars or planes. They called them UFOs. But why did everyone see the same thing? Why triangles, lights, movements? And why did people in Germany see the same? That was at the border. The wave stops in 1992. It leaves traces. SOAPS writes a book. It's called UFO Wave over Belgium. It has 700 pages. It has witnesses, radar data, and studies. The Air Force files are partly open. They're partly locked. The sky over Belgium gets quiet. But the questions stay loud. The triangles were seen. Policemen saw them. Soldiers saw them. Scientists saw them. There are hundreds of photos and videos. They're blurry, but real. Was it a trick of the night? Was it a test by the powerful? Or was it a glimpse of something bigger? Imagine this. You stand in Eupen. It's 1989. The sky is black. A hum comes closer. 3 lights float near. It's a triangle. It's silent. It's huge. It hangs over you. Your heart beats faster. It shoots away into the stars. What was that? The ground shakes. The air trembles. This is the perspective. We look where others turn away. What do you think? Was it technology? Was it from space? Or just a dream of the night? Write it in the comments. Your voice keeps the riddle alive. If this look into the sky gripped you, subscribe to The Perspective. We dig deeper where others stop. Give the video a thumbs up. Share it with the brave. Let's chase the shadows. See you soon. Stay awake. The sky never sleeps.